Hey, what's up guys? Quick video blog for you. This is going to be a nice overview of all of the supplements that I take throughout the day. Now, I've done a video on most of these, either in my pre-workout video or my post-workout video, but I wanted to provide a holistic view of what I take throughout the day. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly, so let's get started. Let's see here. We got about 13 different supplements and vitamins here, and we'll just start out here. Glutamine, guys. Glutamine is one of the most abundant amino acids, and an amino acid is what makes up a protein, okay? There's a strand of amino acids that make up protein, a gram of protein. Now, this being the most abundant helps reduce muscle breakdown during activity, and it also helps promote protein synthesis, okay? Very similar to glutamine is a few other amino acids. They're called branched chain amino acids, more commonly known as BCAAs, and there's three BCAAs or three amino acids that make up the branched chain amino acids, and that's L-leucine, L-isoleucine, and L-valine. Okay, now these are essential amino acids, meaning you can only get these through the consumption of foods, the consumption of foods in our diet. They're not naturally occurring in our bodies. Let's see here, what do we got next? We got vitamin C. As we know, vitamin C is fantastic for immune system health. And another thing that I have found extremely beneficial about vitamin C, besides its health benefits from an immune system perspective, is that it provides a fantastic pump. When you're in the gym, guys and gals, take some vitamin C prior to your workout. You're going to find that the contractions are going to be fantastic. The blood that's rushed to your muscles is out of control. And the reason is that vitamin C is a muscle relaxant. Therefore, you're able to stretch your muscle out more and contract, okay? Fantastic for getting that pump, making that muscle, stretching the actin-myosin, making the muscle grow beyond its current state, so that tomorrow, when we put these vitamins in, that tomorrow we grow and it's stronger and it's bigger, and that's exactly what we want. Vitamin C, great supplement. Let's see, next up we have HMB, and I'm not going in any particular order here. HMB, guys, in ways very similar to BCAAs and glutamine, it's another amino acid, and the purpose of HMB is that it helps protect the muscle. Okay, when we're in a low carbohydrate state, what happens is the muscle is then compromised as energy. Now, let me rewind a little bit here. When we're in the gym, guys, and we're going through strenuous activity, the body wants to utilize energy, and where it goes is its carbohydrates reservoirs, whatever that word is. And if there isn't any carbohydrates, or if there isn't any of that energy source there, it's going to attack the next best thing. Now, what is that? That's going to be muscles or protein, okay? This HMB helps protect. It creates a wall and a barrier surrounding our muscles to help protect the muscle breakdown. We don't want to invest all this time and energy into creating larger muscle mass or tonnage only for it to be wasted for the repair process. That's not what we're here for, guys. So HMB, extremely beneficial, especially when you're low on carbs, guys. As your carbohydrates decrease, your reservoir of carbohydrates is obviously going to decrease, which means you're out of that energy source for your body, and you want to protect the protein and the muscles that would be next in line for that. Let's see here. Super B Energy Complex. As the name suggests, it helps with energy, and it helps increase red cells, okay? Not only that, but it's just an all-out powerful vitamin, okay? And it helps with the immune system. Great little pill here. Let's see. Daily multivitamin. I don't think I have to explain much about this, guys. It has a long list of various vitamins ranging from, vitamin A, C, D, E, K, riboflavin, calcium. The list goes on and on. It looks like there's about 35 different vitamins within this multivitamin alone. So extremely important to take one of these. You can take one, you can take two. Don't be afraid that you're gonna overdose on something like a multivitamin, guys. What happens is if you do take more than your body needs, you end up just, you just piss it out, you just pee it away. No big deal, but it helps to take one or two. It's always nice to ensure that your body's getting exactly what it needs. You don't ever want to undershort or undermine what could have been. So make sure you're getting enough of all this stuff here. Next in line, fish oils, extremely great for immune system function. It's great for your hair, your skin, your nails. Fantastic for circulatory health. Very, very fantastic for joints. If you're a heavy weightlifter, let's see. If you're a heavy weightlifter and you're consistently, going from you're experiencing the bearing load of all these weights, your joints are going to feel it. Okay, now fish oil is going to help lubricate those joints, reducing the friction. Okay, fantastic. There's another supplement that I would recommend that I don't have up here, similar to fish oils in the sense that it helps reduce the friction of joints and it helps lubricate the joints. It's called glutamine. Fantastic for the joints. A lot of 30, 40, 50-year-olds and up love that supplement. Super great because naturally as we get older our joints start to get weaker. So fantastic supplement for that. Let's see here. Take a multi-enzyme or digestive enzyme, more commonly known. And the purpose of this, guys, is to help digest all of the proteins, the carbs, and the fats that we intake on a daily basis. Now, if you're prepping for a show or you're prepping for a photo shoot and you spend the time on a daily basis or a weekly basis to prep all of your meals, that's hours and hours of prepping all your meals, cooking all your meals out, putting them in Tupperware, and then having to go upon the schedule that you set for yourself, 6:30 a.m. breakfast, 10:30 a.m. second meal, 12:30 next meal, etc., etc., etc. You're putting in all that time, investing all that time in your meal plan, and your body doesn't digest all of it. You're really, really shortchanging yourself. So the digestive enzyme helps ensure that you're going to digest and get the most out of all of the food that you're consuming. It's going to help break down all the nutrients, transport it to exactly where it needs to be. Fantastic supplements. I recommend that extremely, guys. Now, let's see. That goes, okay. Whey protein, very common supplement. Now, there's fast-acting protein and there's slow-acting protein, or in other words, fast absorbing, slow absorbing, fast digesting, slow digesting, however you want to label it, guys. To make things less complicated, fast, slow. Whey protein is digested much faster than the slow protein, which is called casein. Now, there isn't a right or a wrong or a good or a bad, but there's a good and bad timing, okay? There's a right and wrong timing of when to take these. When your body is in demand of protein instantly, for example, when you first wake up or right after your workout, it's not a great time to take 2 scoops or 50 grams of casein because your body needs that protein as soon as possible rather than later. So you wouldn't want to take a slow absorbing, slow digesting protein like casein. What you would want is the whey protein. Extremely, extremely beneficial. Probably the number one supplement in here. It's laced with a lot of the things that we talked about. It has glutamine, BCAAs, a lot of the vitamins that are in the multi, a lot of fantastic things within this whey protein blend. Now, like I said, casein, slow digesting, but what are great times to take a slow digesting protein? Now, if you want to utilize protein as a meal replacement throughout your day, strongly recommend casein. But there's hands down one important part of the day that you absolutely must take casein, and that's right before bed. Because when you're going to bed, you're putting your body in a state of deprivation. It's in a state of fasting, okay? But it's also the most important time in terms of muscle recovery. That's when your body is recovering from all of the activity you put it through during the day. Now, casein is going to help ensure your body grows back stronger and healthier and is ready to attack the next day. Very important supplement. All right, 2 more on the list here, guys. We have dextrose. What is dextrose, guys? I got this 10-pound jug. Dextrose is a corn sugar. In other words, it's a simple carbohydrate. Similar to how there's a fast-acting protein and a slow-acting protein, there are fast-acting carbs and slow-acting carbs. Simple carbohydrates are fast-acting. Complex carbohydrates are slow. Okay, this is a fast-acting carb. Now, most people would recognize a simple carbohydrate in candy bars, soda, a lot of those sugary things. That's 100% simple carbohydrates, guys. So there's a bad rap around it, but there's a timing in which we can take these. There's a great time in which we can take a simple carbohydrate such as dextrose, and that's right after the gym. You can even take it right when you wake up, but the most effective time is right after gym. Why is that? Because our insulin levels are low, and we also want to increase our body's energy by helping it recover faster. Now, what happens when we take all of these, the whey protein, the glutamine, the BCAAs, all of these supplements right after our workout? What happens is that our body will start to absorb them and help the recovery process. We just created these healthy micro tears in our muscle, and these ingredients that I listed are going to help repair that. But when you utilize a simple carbohydrate like dextrose, what happens is that this gets rushed to the muscles faster than any of these. That's why you get a sugar rush when you drink pop. What happens is that the whey protein molecules, the BCAA molecules, the glutamine molecules, they piggyback on the sugar molecules being rushed into your muscles at a very fast rate. And that's exactly what we want, guys. So I'd strongly recommend dextrose. And as of right now, I take 40 grams, so 4 tablespoons of that right after my workout. Last but not least, and in some ways very similar to dextrose, is creatine. Now, there's several different kinds of creatine. There's creatine monohydrate, which is this. There's creatine HCl, there's creatine crealkaline, and a few others. Now, there's been a lot of bad raps surrounding creatine, definitely about 10 years ago. A lot of negativity because they thought that there's these dire side effects, mostly revolving around the intestines. Some dehydration stories and whatever else is out there. But do the research, guys. You'll find that this is a fantastic supplement, and it's actually very healthy, and it's naturally occurring. It's found in red meats. Creatine monohydrate, what it does is increase your muscles' energy output, and it does so through water. Now, how this helps, as I'm sure you can imagine, it definitely helps before a workout, but it also helps afterwards. So it's a supplement I take before and after. And the reason why it helps afterwards is very similar to dextrose. It's going to help increase the time in which some of these supplements are going to be digested and absorbed to help recover the muscle after such strenuous activity. So definitely recommend creatine mono. Now, I know I went fast. I know I did a very short overview and a little description on each one of these. On some of the bigger things, like the casein, the whey protein, some creatine, I'm going to do specific videos for those specific supplements. Really diving into, the benefits of whey protein, really diving into the benefits of creatine, the benefits of dextrose. I'm going to do video by video on each one of these supplements to help provide you guys the information you need. Now, with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for watching. God bless.